What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. And we're going to get right into this. Why Christie sides and Noelle Quinn had a very tense courtside exchange after a fever blowout win. Yes. So the Indiana Fever finally beat the Seattle Storm, and the matchup did not disappoint. So this was probably always going to be the case for the Fever. Seattle beat Indiana 3 straight times before Sunday, including twice by double digits. So you have to think at some point Indiana would finally get its life together and fight back. It happened dramatically with a strange Caitlin Clark technical foul, a career day for Lexi Hall, and an absolutely wild fourth quarter that produced a lead that the Storm couldn't overcome. But once Seattle's comeback was out of reach, this seemingly could have been where Fever head coach Christie Size pulled her starters, as Storm's head coach Noelle Quinn pulled hers. But Size did not, and there was an awkward exchange with Quinn and even Skylar Diggins Smith during the end of the game. So let's look at this right here. End of game exchange.
Okay, you're right.
So there's the end of game exchange. And then, yep, Christie sides and Noelle Quinn exchanging some words at the end. And then the two hugged in the handshake line and looked like Sides was apologizing. So let's see from this angle. Let's share this thread here. So let's take a look here. And yeah, so like the two hugged it out. So see, here's the thing. These two hug it out at the end. So I'm just like, yo, what the hell was that? So that was the thing. And then, of course, the altercation here. So I'm just like, wow, okay. That was weird. And then we come back. Yep. And Queen similarly gave Sides an earful, muffled multiples before eventually walking away. Post game, she downplayed the exchange, saying she and Sides had a spirited conversation about sportsmanship. So there they go. And let's see the interview on X here.
I respect Christie. It's been in this league for a long time, played for her in Russia. We were just having a spirited conversation about gamesmanship. That's it.
Yeah, and you had to go over there. Oh, you didn't put your starters. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, and of course another thing. She goes, "I'm from L.A." Jesus. And then reading the room, this is probably less about Sides, about playing her starters, which was fully entitled to, but more, about Seattle dropping a heartbreaker in the Atlanta Dream on Friday and having another tough loss on Sunday. It's certainly understandable why Quinn would feel some way about it, considering the game was already a contested battle and her team faltered down the stretch. Either way, the exchange mounted to nothing burger and further, and both sides moved on. Yeah. And here's the thing. The rest of the WNBA, it's a different Indiana Fever team. It's not the Indiana Fever team that started off on that rough, 12-game schedule, where they played every night and every 2 days. You're not facing the same Indiana Fever team. You're facing a much more improved Indiana Fever team, even with, teams like Vegas, even, New York, even if they're the top teams in, the WNBA or even, Connecticut. This is a different Fever team. And of course, what is it? Portnoy's got like 500,000 into this, say, you know, the Indiana Fever might win this thing. I mean, hey, if as long as, you know, Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark keeps going, people will be glued to the TV, and even myself would be glued to the tube, you know, like watching Caitlin Clark, and I'm gonna be like, go Caitlin. So that's where I'm watching the WNBA for you, because, you know, even if I know like some of the ballers, and I'm like, yeah, because, you know, of college, I really don't pay attention to the WNBA. Now, when there's a Caitlin Clark game on, yeah, I'm watching the damn game. I don't care what time it is. I am tuning in to watch Caitlin Clark. So, yeah. And even, you know, I'm in another country. Yeah. I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, wee hours in the morning to tune in. So here we go. But yeah, she said it's a bunch of nothing. Oh, well. Okay. I'll give you that. But look out. Here comes the fever. All right. So if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special to help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video.